Previously on Big Brother, Marcellus became the 8th head of household.
I made history. I'm the first one to do it twice.
And surprised the house by nominating Amy and Roddy for eviction.
Roddy, you unfortunately still cannot be trusted. Amy, I've had many conversations with you in the past about things that I did not personally like.
Roddy fought back.
You're the jackal doing that. You telling me to my face you 100% trust me when you had a different story going on. That's the nested vipers.
While Amy reconciled with Marcellus.
I love you. I was just worried that you were mad at me.
Before the veto competition, Amy acknowledged a long-standing debt to Roddy.
I made a deal with Roddy that if he were ever on the block and I won the power veto, I would take him off.
And when she balanced her way to victory,
Holy cow. Unbelievable.
the house worried she might use the power of veto to save Roddy.
Yes, I really don't know. I think she'll use it.
The America's Choice shopping spree
Oh my God.
provided a brief break in the game.
I felt like a little teenage girl going to the mall or something.
But once it was over, the veto meeting loomed large.
Please, God, don't let me use that power veto.
To Roddy's dismay, Amy broke her earlier commitment to use the power of veto.
I just can't do it. And I'm sorry. The nominees shall remain intact.
And she suffered his wrath.
You just established that your word is meaningless, that you break promises.
Who will be the 8th house guest evicted from the Big Brother house? Find out tonight, live on Big Brother 3.
Good evening. It's day 62 inside the Big Brother house, and tonight, only 6 house guests remain. Last Thursday, hearts were racing as Marcellus clinched head of household. No one felt safe except maybe Amy. But that wouldn't last because one day later, Marcellus turned on his best friend, nominating her for eviction alongside Roddy. When Amy later won the power veto, Roddy lobbied hard, reminding her of a promise she'd made earlier in the game to save him. But Amy dismissed that deal, deciding instead to look out for herself. So tonight, the nominations remain intact. Roddy and Amy each have one foot out the door. It's now up to the household to decide who will take that final walk. The nomination share is nothing new to Roddy or Amy. It's her 4th time up. It's his 3rd. Each time the house guests have had the opportunity to vote Roddy off, there's always been someone else they wanted to evict even more. Will this happen again tonight? In the past few days, Amy's been acting up, rubbing her housemates the wrong way. And once again, the house guests have begun questioning their plan to evict Roddy.
I've nominated you, Roddy, and you, Amy, for eviction.
It appears that people who are nominated against Roddy want to be the sacrificial lamb. And it's like, gosh dang, he's like a cockroach. You think you got him, he keeps coming back.
He leads you to what he needs you to do, and you do it.
He finds your weak spot.
I think you made a humongous mistake yesterday.
The nominees shall remain intact. I just wish there was something I could do.
I can't go back in time. You're all right.
You know, he worked me on this level.
If we decide to stick it out, no matter what happens,
I'm in.
you're in.
I was just like, I love you. It's turning out to be just the most stressful nomination ever. Last night was one of the ugliest exhibitions I've seen in this house.
I was gonna see if I could trade you my beer for your glass of wine.
I'm on the cardio machine, listening to her whine to Roddy, begging for his alcohol.
Amy, whatever.
She's still having problems with alcohol in the house.
We only have, so much alcohol once a week.
So she got 2 wines and 2 beers.
Yeah.
It was making me sick.
But she gets worse when she drinks, you guys.
Well,
I couldn't live in a city that didn't have an open container because I personally just couldn't handle it.
She's drunk. She's obviously intoxicated.
I really have a big goodbye speech to give because if I'm leaving, I need to talk and...
She's like slurring her words and she's moving and her eyes are hooded.
You don't understand, Roddy. You don't have dreams.
Every week, somebody shows their true colors, and they drive you insane, and Roddy gets another week.
Yep.
Because I swear to God, I'm ready for that girl to leave tomorrow. I told her last night about her drinking, and I've given her hints along the way. I was on the exercise bike, but she's holding a glass of beer. I sent Roddy inside to get me a water, and Roddy practically ran.
You want Gatorade or water?
You know, if you bring me one of each, that'd be great.
What
Well,
color?
then, Marcellus,
Red?
you only have one cup holder on the machine.
No.
And I said to Amy, put the drink down,
Put that liquor down.
take the dress off,
Take that dress off.
go to bed.
Go to bed.
And as she jumps up,
Amy, listen to me. This is very important.
Let
Your
me
eyes
tell
are
you-
becoming hooded.
Let me tell you something.
Your eyes are becoming hooded.
Let me tell you something.
You're slurring.
Look, let me tell you something. I'm going to do what you want me to do, regardless. Don't.
No. Don't do this. Don't do that to me, and don't do this.
Don't do
do
this
it
to
because
me.
you want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
the thing that drove me, there were two things that Amy did that were, there were so many things. Okay, there were three. If I had to pick, oh God, there were four.
I hate it when you do this to me, Marcellus.
You do it to yourself, Amy.
She goes into the house and she kept individually taking people into the head of household room. What are you doing, Amy? Are you taking people in the head of household room because you're asking them for liquor?
Little sugar into giving you alcohol behind.
No, I didn't.
And she was like, no.
Why do you always hound me?
She lied to me in my face.
Did she get your drink,
Yeah.
Jason? That's what, 3 beers?
Guys,
No, she can't drink that much.
Just please don't make any explosion.
We all talk about it, even Roddy. We all meter her alcohol. We try.
I don't seem to hurt in one night. There's some alcoholism in this house.
To us, she seems like she has a problem.
Marcellus hurt my feelings.
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of hateful. It bothered me. I mean, I couldn't figure out.
Doesn't it seem like every single week somebody has to get vilified in order for us to feel like we can vote them out? That was my goal until this week. That was my goal. Every single word that comes out of her mouth, I'm just like, you're making me hate you.
Out of all the people left in the house, he has the best shot of beating Amy because of Amy's behavior. I think that Lisa knows enough things about Roddy and his duplicity that she can't trust him.
Devastated.
Roddy has been flirtatious with me the last couple weeks.
There's a part of you that's no idea you're even good looking at all. And it's so charming.
She did say to me one time that, you know, when she goes in to vote, she just votes with her heart, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I think it's all game strategy. Right now, if Roddy stays in this house, his two biggest threats are Danielle and Marcellus. So I'm honestly safe, and it would make me feel better to give him a vote.
Every week, somehow, some way, he's able to talk people into basically doing things for him. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's time now to talk to the house guests. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
How's the mood in the house tonight?
Not so hot.
Yeah, I know. You guys look a little bit sad. Yeah. It gets tougher and tougher each week, huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like your new dress, Danielle.
Thank you.
Very sexy wrap dress.
Yeah, yes.
Jason,
Yes.
new lid, new
yeah,
cap.
got to do it all. The hair, the clothes, everything.
What's with the new do?
Just something different. I know that my family at home doesn't like it when I do this, but for the house, it's good.
Oh, you've done it before.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, it's very Greg Brady, but you know.
Thank you,
It
Julie.
works for you. It works for you. Marcellus.
Hi.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
I have a tough question for you.
Okay.
You delivered a very, very direct nomination speech to Amy this past week. Amy seems to think so too. What I want to know is, what was the message you were trying to get across, and do you think Amy got that message?
Take a beat.
This has been the hardest week that I've experienced here. And I just wanted, it was like a plea to Amy just to be a little more careful with everyone because we're all really fragile. It's a lot of stress involved in being here, staying here. We all love each other, and we can't take that for granted. So I think that that's what I was trying to say more than anything.
Amy, what do you think? Did you get that message?
I think I got most of Marcellus's message. It took me a while. I mean, I had to sit and think about it. I think it was harsh, very harsh. It was a bloodbath. It was very hurtful. I too delivered a very difficult little speech this week, and so I understand the emotion behind it. But I think it was kind of harsh.
Okay. Danielle, you're the only person in the house who has not won head of household.
Yes.
How much do you want it tonight?
I want it so bad I can taste it.
Okay, well...
Not like peanut butter. But...
maybe like olives.
Olives, yes, yes.
All right, well, thanks to America's Choice, everyone in the house was given a 90-second shopping spree. We see the results of that shopping spree right now, where everyone had to basically grab and wear whatever you guys wanted to keep. Lisa, I want to know, who do you think had the best strategy in this?
I would have to say the guys, in general. The guys came in, took everything because they're all the same size, and just emptied the racks and ran outside of the house. I don't think they left anything behind. And the girls had a little...
shoes.
The girls had a little bit tougher time with
Well,
hangers,
ladies, we'll just have to practice our shopping methods, I guess.
Absolutely. Okay.
Thank you, house guests. Roddy, I haven't forgotten about you. I will be back to speak to you and Amy again a little bit later in the show. Thank you, house guests.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
Still ahead, he wore her picture around his neck and mentioned her name every chance he could. But what's happened to Josh and his girlfriend Merritt since he left the house? That's coming up. But first, tonight is eviction night. Of the 6 house guests remaining, 3 cast their votes to evict. The 2 nominees, Roddy and Amy, are not allowed to vote, nor is Marcellus as head of household. All votes are cast in secret in the diary room. Let's listen in as Danielle prepares to cast her vote.
Amy loves to be the center of attention. She's the sex kitten that drives me nuts. You either got it or you don't. And when you have to act that hard to be sexy, sorry, girlfriend, you ain't got it. I caught Roddy in several lies. I am not convinced that Roddy would back me up. He can influence too many people. He is the devil. He's Lucifer. He's Satan. He must go.
Welcome back. It's been 3 weeks since Josh was evicted from the Big Brother house. During his stay, Josh's housemates and viewers around the country learned of his true love for his girlfriend Merritt. So what's happened since the two fell into each other's arms on national TV? We checked in to find out if love was still in the air. Josh, you are evicted.
Hello, Merritt.
Definitely the greatest thing about getting out of that house is, being reunited with Merritt.
You are the reason you are on the block.
Okay. This is coming from the man who still cries about the first week. Yeah, it was definitely my strategy to offend every single person in the house.
There are 11 people in this house who probably never want to see you again.
Okay. I offended everyone, but I guess I did it too well.
The last week he was in the house, it was very touching. It was hard to watch.
If Roddy honestly feels that I was going to put him up, I just want to leave.
Why?
Because if you two betray me, I don't want to be here. The only 2 people in this house I had any feelings of caring for.
It really showed a true side of him, I feel. He's got a lot of feelings, and things affect him.
I mean, you're one of the greatest people I've ever met in my life.
I feel the same way, Joshie.
I know you do.
It was just hard just not being able to let him know that I was here and that I love him, and, he had no contact with me.
Being separated from Merritt was the hardest thing I had to deal with in the house.
Seeing him after the show was amazing. And I was shaking like crazy. My heart was beating, but all that was on my mind was just seeing Josh. It was amazing.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Marriage is something you should do once and only do it with the right person, and I'm glad I found that person. Let's see what some of these look like.
Joshy, come and get it. Nice.
Box action.
I like.
You like this?
I like it.
Great.
The best thing about having Josh back is being able to laugh again.
Wire Queen Mac.
I like diamonds.
Yeah. Big. $37,000. All right, and if you guys have like a 90% off sale, you just give me a call. There's no way to describe why I love her, or it's just something that's not going away. The words I said when I left the show were honest and true. I am gonna ask Merritt to marry me as soon as I get the okay from Dad.
We'll catch up with Josh live on finale night. That's Wednesday, September 25th, to find out what happened. It's time now to talk to Marcellus, who's sitting alone in his private room at this hour. Hey, Marcellus.
Hi, Julie.
Now, just a reminder, the other house guests cannot hear our conversation, so speak freely.
Thank you.
Now, Amy's been your best friend in the house since early on, but in the past few days, it seems that you've reached new heights in your frustration with her. What's the status of your friendship now?
Julie, it's not frustration with Amy, it's disappointment. It's profound, total disappointment. When you look at the other people that are in this house now and how we treat each other and how we are with each other, there's one thing that sticks out more than any other. And I've told her, I've counseled her, I've loved her.
Do you still love her? Do you still like her?
I love her. And I will love her beyond this game.
But do you like her?
I don't like her that much right now.
Got it.
It's tearing me
I got
apart.
it. Do you regret winning head of household this week?
It was a really, really difficult head of household. It wasn't one that I really wanted. Damn my competitive streak.
Well, this is your second time as HOH. Did you want to be HOH this week?
I might not have wanted to be HOH this week. I'm happy it happened because the picture from my mother and the letter from my sister
sweet.
meant so much to me. And I love my family, and talking to them and just having a little contact with them just...
In the last 5 seconds, Marcellus, who would you like to see win HOH tonight?
Danielle.
Okay.
Danielle.
Well, thank you, Marcellus. You can rejoin the others.
Thank you, Julie.
Thanks. Up next, Roddy's parents speak out about their baby boy, how he's playing the game, and his in-house romance with Kiara. But first, who will be evicted from the Big Brother house? Either Amy or Roddy will leave tonight. Jason is next to enter the diary room. Let's listen to what's on his mind as he prepares to cast his vote.
I think this week we saw a little bit of the old Amy. Amy tends to make things a little bigger than they need to be. Amy is a little dramatic, and the drama tends to wear on people in the house. Roddy is my friend, and aside from any of the other things in this house, I love having him here because he's a friend. He's someone who I can talk to, who I relate with, who I have a lot that I learn from. I think that Roddy deserves to be here. I think Roddy should stay because he has played this game very well.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, either Roddy or Amy will be the 8th person evicted from the Big Brother house. But first, we caught up with Roddy's parents to see what they think about how their son is playing the game and his relationship with Kiara.
We're Rod's parents, and we just couldn't be more proud of him on the show. He's doing a wonderful job. That's my boy.
Roddy's our youngest, and of course he's very special.
Roddy comes from a very strong family.
Thank you so much for coming out in support of Rod to our Rod.
The Roddy we're seeing on Big Brother is the real Roddy.
Hey, put it back on golf.
Sometimes he's a clown, sometimes he's very, very serious. Well, here's our family library, and where Rod has picked up a lot of his knowledge.
In an evolutionary sense, frogs, since they're amphibious, they can go essentially anywhere in the world. There's something further evolved about them than us.
There's a lot more to Rod than his appearance. He's very street smart. And he's also, he handles things in a gentle way, and he's got lots of grace.
You will never hear him be negative about a person or say anything bad.
I feel like you're a big brother, you know? I mean, Jay, I can't tell you can do no wrong in my eyes.
It's just an incredible experience as a mother to sit and watch your son on this television show. Rod has always had lots of attractive girlfriends. I think that Roddy's feelings for Kiara were genuine.
Kiara seems to be a delightful, vivacious, good-looking lady with a good sense of humor, which is what Rod really looks for.
He saw her as genuinely someone that he was interested in and was a nice person. Rod is not a manipulative person. Whether or not it would be a long-term relationship, I don't think I have any clue.
We look forward to seeing her, whether it's for Thanksgiving or whatever. I think Rod is playing the game as well as anybody could play the game. And he has the ability to convince people logically what's right. You know, 1 and 1 is always 2.
You can't go on record, and you can't give someone your word, and you can't promise something here when that's all you got.
That's all you have. These people realize they're up against someone who's a very strong competitor. Obviously, they're uncomfortable.
I just think he came here to win the game. He's good, and he's really good at it. There is a good chance he will survive this week.
And we're gone.
I really think that Rod is going to win.
We are persistent and we fight until the end. And that's what my Rod's going to be doing right now.
Let's talk to Roddy and Amy now and find out how they're feeling as they await their fate. Hi, everyone. Now, as promised, I'm back to talk to just Roddy and Amy. Now, obviously, it's been a very difficult week for both of you, especially since Amy won Power Veto and had the opportunity to take you, Roddy, off the block. Roddy, do you agree with Amy's decision not to use it?
Amy can do what she wants, but Amy had made a deal with me in front of the whole house to use a power veto if she had the opportunity, and she had the opportunity and she passed up on it. So I don't agree with it, but she can do what she wants.
Amy, how do you feel about your decision now?
I think it was probably the worst decision I could have made.
So you're saying you regret not using the power veto?
I always say that I don't regret anything, but this is the exception. Yeah, I regret it completely.
So you wish you had taken Roddy off the block?
Yes.
Why?
Because of the reason that I didn't use the veto is because he couldn't promise me a vote. But the reason he couldn't promise me a vote is because he had already promised other people a vote, and it was a very honest and respectable thing that he did, and I feel very selfish.
So are you saying now, looking back, you would have taken Roddy off the block and, in essence, perhaps taken the fall for him to walk out the door?
Absolutely.
Okay. Very martyr-like. Well, do either of you have any final thoughts you'd like to share with your housemates at this time? Amy, why don't you go first?
I'm sorry. And I love all of you. That's all.
Short and sweet.
Amy, I forgive you, of course I do. And all you guys, you know how much I care about you. I've been here before. And I just quickly want to say, so my family at home, they've taught me how to appreciate life, and I just want to know in front of the whole world how much I love them, and I appreciate that.
Well put. You're done with your thoughts, right, Amy? I heard you gasp.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice job, you guys. Thanks, everybody. I'll be back in a little bit. The eviction is just a few minutes away. When we return, we'll have the results of the vote. But first, it's Lisa's turn in the diary room. Let's listen in as she decides whom to evict.
It's been really refreshing to know that there's two sides of Amy besides just the glamorous Southern belle. There's a real person in there too. It seems like ever since she came back, she felt like she had to take over the spotlight, that she had to be the center of attention all the time, and that gets a little exhausting to watch. Roddy is a very strong player, and he would be able to get rid of two other strong players, being Danielle and Marcellus, before coming after me. He's not a threat to me, and I'm safe with Roddy in the house. It's a hard decision.
Welcome back. It's time for eviction number 8. Who will be the next to go? Will it be Roddy, the writer from New Jersey, or Amy, the real estate appraiser from Memphis, Tennessee? Let's find out. House guests, the wait is finally over. I will now reveal the results of the vote. By a vote of 3-0, Roddy, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Have some fun, guys. Don't mind me. Enjoy it. Don't worry. Thanks, Amy. I appreciate it. I love you guys very much. Jerk, get over here. See you later, Jay. See you guys.
Hey, Roddy, good to meet
Joey.
you in person.
How are you?
Go ahead and put your bag down there. We'll get it for you. Follow me. Have a seat right there.
Look at this. Holy cow.
welcome to the studio. Are you surprised to be sitting here with me right now?
I'm very surprised to be here, Jewel, I have to tell you.
Why?
I had people promise me inside that they were going to keep me in the house, and everyone had established themselves as being pretty credible, and I'm just surprised that they all went against it.
So what do you think happened?
I don't know, a little bit of conspiracy theories, touch of mass hysteria maybe, but it's a game, I understand.
You played your cards so close to the vest.
Mhm.
Now that you're out of the house, you have nothing to lose. All your fans, all the fans of the show, including the staff of Big Brother 3, want to know, what was your strategy?
Well, my strategy was in the beginning, I think I came out too strong. Everybody expected me to win all the head households. Every fake head of household game we played, I won, and I was just doing quite well, and everyone started to get scared of me. So I intentionally started throwing events. Every time someone would leave the house, every live show I would mention house guests that had left. I was playing not just the house, but the people at home. I wanted them to come back, not people home, people who had been evicted. I wanted them to come back and to like me as much at home, because those were the people that I was actually playing. I was playing 2 games, in the house, and Tanya, Josh, Jay, and whoever, well, Jay's still in the house, but you know what I mean. All the people that were home, I wanted them to know how much I cared about them and liked them, not just people in the house.
As you know, a lot of your housemates said that they felt they couldn't trust you. What do you make of that?
Well, I don't know. I think that I was a little bit too confident. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but it just seemed that the house had a very low level of, I wouldn't say intensity, but people didn't share a whole lot.
Did you ever tell a lie in the house?
I don't think so. If I did, I couldn't remember it. What, you got one ready?
Well, no, it's not that. But some of your housemates, okay, is this a fair assessment? You used your charisma and your charm to play in the weaknesses of some of your housemates.
Absolutely, of course I did. Is that a lie? I don't think that was against the rules to say that. I promised to be honest, and I was honest. I didn't say I wouldn't be charming and make people feel a certain way at certain times. That's not against the rules.
No, it's not at all.
I threw out a mission statement and stuck to it.
That sounds like the key to your strategy to me.
Absolutely, and I do feel badly that it didn't turn out, and I think that I would have been trustworthy. I would have kept my word even if it cost me the game, and I guess it did.
A lot of people inside the house and outside the house felt that you and Danielle were the strongest players. How do you think she's playing this game?
I think Danielle's doing fine. She did give me her word, and she has sworn that she was going to keep her word, and I think the rest of the house is aware that she broke her word to me, so that could come back to hurt her at the end. Yeah.
Last week when I asked everyone who they missed, you said you missed Kiara the most. Does this relationship have legs?
You know, I really don't know. I mean, I don't know Kiara outside of a television show. Every single word we've ever said to each other has been recorded for the world to see on record forever, and I really think you can be so natural. If I see her now and we like each other, that's one thing, but inside the house is a totally different story.
You rooting for anybody now?
I want Jay or Lisa to win. They're my 2 favorites left.
Okay. Well, Jay and Lisa and everyone else in the house recorded a farewell message to you in the event that you would be sitting here with me tonight. So let's listen to what they had to say right over here.
Roddy, you are one of the most amazing people I've had the honor to meet in my life.
You are brilliant, you are funny, and I am honored to call you my friend.
Nothing personal, just business. I wish you the best of luck. Outside this house, outside this game, I think you're a great person, a great man.
I'm so sorry for a number of things that I can't even begin to go into. I'm so sorry for ever doubting you.
I'd hate for you to take anything in this house seriously or personally.
It's tough. Say goodbye to a friend.
You're an angel. You've made such an impact on me and my way of thinking. You melted my little bitty frozen heart and taught me what it's there for and what I should do with it.
Wow.
Final thoughts?
Well, I'm honored David say such nice things. It's been a great experience, and I want to thank everybody.
You look a little teary.
Oh, yeah, it's sad. I got to care about those guys too much. I love them a lot.
Those knuckleheads, as you would say.
Watch them for God. I'm after them.
Well, this is not goodbye, because we will see you here in a couple of weeks on finale night when you and the rest of the jury votes on who will win Big Brother 3. But right now we have a surprise for you. Your family flew in from Morristown, New Jersey. Go ahead and greet her right through that door.
Hey,
Good to see you, buddy.
You did a great job. Hey, so look at you guys.
With only a few weeks to go, the quest for a head of household becomes increasingly critical. The live competition is next. Welcome back to Big Brother. The power in the house is about to take a critical turn. Who will be the next to nominate 2 house guests for eviction? It's time to crown a new head of household. House guests, the power's up for grabs. Marcellus, by now you know, as outgoing head of household, you are not eligible to compete this week. Now, tonight's competition is called Freeze Frame. You'll be shown a series of video clips from events that occurred in the house. Now, when the clip freezes, I'll ask a multiple choice question regarding the outcome of the action in the clip. Using your voting triangle, you'll answer A, B, or C. If your answer is correct, obviously you stay in the game. If it's wrong, I'll ask you to join Marcellus behind you. Last person remaining will be crowned the new head of household. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Let's look at the first clip.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Before Jerry opened the door to leave, he A, blew a kiss, B, gave a thumbs up, C, saluted. Answers, please, house guests. And the correct answer is, as you can see, B, Jerry gave a thumbs up. I'm sorry, Amy and Lisa, you've both been eliminated from this round of HOH. It's down to Danielle and Jason. Let's look at the next clip.
I'm the sleeper pick. I'm the Joe Montana pick. You'll okay.
While putting on his grass skirt for the Luau Luxury Competition, the next thing Josh said was A, I know I look damn good in drag. B, tan is not my color. Or C, grass skirts make me itch. Answers, please. And the correct answer is?
And I know I look damn good in drag.
Obviously, that corresponds with A. Congratulations, Jason. You are the new head of household. That was a quick game. Go ahead and get your key from Marcellus, and I'm sure we'll have your room all ready for you very shortly. Nice job, everybody.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, house guests.
All right. Excellent. Thank you. Well done.
I didn't think they would put damn in there.
One day. Maybe one day.
It's a game. It's just sad in a moment. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I wish we could have seen some more.
I know, I wish we could have seen some more.
Does that follow me?
Okay.
Amy, did you guys take your magnets off the thing?
Yeah.
You know,
I
if
freaked
there
out.
is
I was
any
like,
way
oh, they're
I
both
can,
gone.
I can get the Moulin Rouge soundtrack as my CD.
Moulin Rouge soundtrack.
Oh, if there's any way I can get that.
Well, one day.
What was 3 and 4 pushed down for?
I don't know.
I'm sorry about that outburst, guys. It just...
I know how you feel, Marcel.
Welcome back. Let's go back into the house and talk to the house guests one last time tonight. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Julie.
How's the mood now? You're
Still
all
somber.
so quiet.
Yeah.
I've never seen this bunch so quiet.
It's sad. We love Roddy.
We
And, it's sad to
love
see him go.
that man so much. He was a huge part of this house. He's become a huge part of our lives. And this game is not easy. We are working so hard.
I know you guys are. Amy, you took it really hard when he left. You were bawling.
Yeah.
You're still bawling.
I know.
Do you still, I'm going to re-ask you this question. Do you still regret, Amy, not taking him off the block if it meant you wouldn't be in the house right now?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Just for the reasons. Yeah, I do.
Okay. How about on to lighter topics? Jason, I think your new hairdo was like a good luck charm.
Absolutely.
Congratulations on
Thank you,
winning
Julie.
head of household. This is the second time for you, isn't
I'm
it?
trying to compete with Marcellus. So,
I was
you
going
know.
to say, I don't know how Marcellus feels about that.
Always trying to upstage.
Upstaging you.
Come on, bring it.
And we did hear you make that Moulin Rouge CD note, so I don't know.
Can they do
Producers are
something
probably
else?
scrambling right now to
Good.
find that for you.
Oh,
And Danielle
spoil
needs
him
perm.
more.
Danielle
Spoil
needs
him more.
perm.
Oh, yes, Danielle.
What?
I guess it did taste like peanut butter tonight
Yeah.
for you. What happened?
Give it a name, Julie. Give it a name.
Who listens to Josh?
Oh,
Julie,
how could
that
you
is-
not hear Josh?
Exactly.
That is interesting that this will be the 9th week in the house of no PB&J for me.
Oh, now you're rubbing it in.
I've never had a
Now
pizza.
you're rubbing it
Oh.
in. You may have jinxed
Always the
yourself.
upstager.
You may have jinxed yourself. How's the house going to be different now without Roddy?
the mood will definitely change. He brings a lot of life and humor and energy here.
So you guys are a bunch of downers? Is that what you're saying? You're not going to have fun anymore without Roddy?
No.
Not saying that, but Roddy's a beautiful person and his presence is going to be missed.
I'm sure he's listening right now. Anyone want to give him a shout out or say any last words to him?
Eat, drink, and be merry.
We love you, Roddy.
We love you.
We miss you, and
we love you.
Great.
You're amazing.
We
and,
love you. We love you.
We love you.
Rewinding back 62 days, did the 5 of you think you would make it this far?
I didn't.
No.
My bags were packed by the door. I was history.
I didn't.
And who
make
do
it
you have to
this
thank
far.
for that, Marcellus? You've mentioned it before.
I didn't make it this far, Julie.
You can say it, Marcellus.
Come on.
No.
Say it.
Say it.
What?
No.
Give it up.
You got to do it,
Be a man.
Marcellus.
I think that part of the reason I'm still in this house has a tremendous amount to do with Roddy and Kiara.
I thought you were going to say Jerry for exercising the power of veto.
That moment has passed.
Give credit when it's due. Partial.
Come on, Marcellus, be a man.
He done won that week anyway.
What? You know, Kiara and Roddy were like my PR agents at one point, and they went around and they were like, you know, if you want to stay, we can help.
All right.
Real quick, in the last 15 seconds, what does everyone miss most from the outside world?
Sex.
Oh, Danielle.
Javier, are you listening? All right, I'm going to leave you guys on that note before it gets any raunchier. House guests, nice job tonight.
Thank you so
I'll see you
much.
guys 1 week from tonight. Thank you.
so much.
Very soon.